Let's get a look from up front, I guess. It looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, I'm gonna do the other one later, because that was very time consuming to make. So, now, let's switch to something else, like making some windows and stuff in here. Take a break from the, whatever that is, topper thing. So, about like that. Maybe another little one above it. Right. I do 4 tall on the other side or 3? Let's see. Is that dead in the middle of those? Yeah, I think it is. Let's see. Try and stick with the theme of like having it get higher as it gets closer to the center. Can't really do that on that one though. Just like a single one there. Let's see. So like that, and then this one up there. What did I do on the other side? one single big one in the middle. Wait, but these aren't even. That one it's even, so that must be a different width somehow. No idea how that got to be somehow different. That's two there, two there. Yeah, it's for sure uneven. No idea how that happened. It looks so crooked now. Put over one that way, I guess. It's freaking bright in here. This is kind of narrow. Oh, this narrowness is probably why this one is off. Because on this side, it's big enough for a 2 wide window. And on this one, it's only really big enough for 1 wide. The other side ended up kind of fancy. It's 4 tall? No, I guess not. It's narrow ones. Trying to at least have it match where you can tell that it's, you can see it on the other side. So then here it's like a big one. Actually, you probably won't be able to see all the way through here when this is done, so completely unnecessary work that these are actually symmetrical on both sides. I like the end here kind of starts to get erratic, losing that semblance of pattern. Good enough. Okay, is this floor fully windowed? That was a lot of time. So, well, once again, this one's like slit narrow and this one's wide. I'm not sure how that happened. Those should have been the same. Let's see, actually, let's have this match the one on top. Window over there is kind of super far over there out of the way. Okay. Alright, I like it. What did I just poke a hole in? Who even knows? You know, I kind of think that central window getting bigger should continue up on the top floors as well. On the floors you can't even really get to. Which I guess is like this floor? I think that's right there. So let's see. I need a platform out to here. Could extend this platform out and just leave it. It's not super realistic for real world, but for this, good enough. So that continues the theme of the bigger window in the middle, all the way up, big enough to jump out of. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. So ominous. That, oh, like what is this? That stair is kind of in the window. And it's kind of just off by a little bit. Would have to be directly under where it is now. Okay. Well, those don't really line up anymore, but that's fixed. Okay, another thing I need to do is this one's actually gonna suck. This needs these crenelations around it. Material that I used for that again? The weathered? Yeah, it was the weathered one. So, fastest way to do that, probably with this. Oh god, snapping why? And then one there. And then every 2 spaces. The only problem with this is I can't get down underneath to aim the little things that hold these up. Yeah, that looks way better just adding that, and then it like helps make it look like it's part of the wall, held on a little better. Keep having a gap. Guess that's fine. Have it off the edge. He's gonna line up. Nope. Never lines up. That one's off by just a little bit. Then it's like, do you do 3? What is the least bad way of handling that? Probably that. Looks like this wall is missing the inner part. Be faster to overshoot and erase. Almost out again. Can't really aim over there. Oh, just barely. Definitely gonna need more of this material. Once again, doesn't line up. But I guess that means it's symmetrical because the other side did the exact same thing. And that one lines up. Alright, I'm out of these pieces. Might have the material to make it. Doesn't look like it. So, I gotta get more of that. This whole wall missing windows, that whole wall's missing windows. Oh, I see what ended up being messed up. The door ended up not being completely even. Kind of messed things up. Do the windows in this. This castle's floating. Floating more than once. It's the wrong blocks anyway. Like that. Nice. This one's either too high or that one is too low. Shouldn't this be farther out? Well, they all are the same way all the way up, so... Somehow this one has more width on this side than this side does. It's not super noticeable. I don't know how little variations happen. It's like the snapping sometimes ends up snapping to a different spot sometimes. Let's see. Was I using this block at the bottom? That doesn't look like the same block. Come on, snapping. I guess it is the same block. God damn. What the hell is with the snapping in this? Really? Like I'm falling off the edge. Over here is done. And it's becoming night again. Alright, the base is done, so it's not floating in the air anymore. Be kind of cool to have a hidden basement somewhere. The world's most dangerous basement. Watch your step. Once again. I don't know why that cracks me up that that's the basement. What are these? This might be kind of deep. I don't know if I want to go this far down. One more. Oh shit. Let's see the light through that. Did I make those out of foundations? Is that why those are doing that? Let's see what's out this side. Where did I poke that hole. I don't see a hole anywhere. Other than that one. Or that. It's nothing. I'm very confused. Poked a hole and you can see... Oh, maybe there? You can see light through that. I guess that's underneath the porch thing? Are these actually doing anything? I guess they are. Trying to avoid any unnecessary pieces. So... Oh, I'm out of materials. Whoops. So, I think I will make a basement down here and kind of have the bottom slowly go down so that it looks like a giant floating rock from a distance instead of just a giant square. From up here, you can't really tell that it's just a giant flat square. It looks pretty good. Is that a dragon? I keep hearing a dragon. Is there like a dragon right down here somewhere? I don't see one. Right, I'm out of that kind of material. Didn't really think this out very well, did I? Hard to get in bed if there's things in the way. Balls in the way. Man, it's like impossible to line these up perfectly both ways. This is even farther away from the wall. I suck at placing beds. Just like go till it's in the rock and then pull it back a little bit. There we go. So I think I'm gonna get some furniture in here and start decorating soon. As far as interior wall, breaking this up, probably gonna want wall in here. It's hard because this could be a bedroom and be pretty big. Or like this whole thing could be a giant bedroom. Probably just one normal sized-ish bedroom. Maybe I'll make individual bedrooms for all the NPCs, since I have way too much space. Make the basement into like the blacksmith's room. So that totally messes up the windows, kinda. I probably should have walled that in before doing the windows. It's weird how the lights flicker, the shadows flicker like that. So let's see. The other side has a bedroom like this as well. This is with snapping enabled? Crazy. Right? They bring doors. So here's where I have another choice. Could either use different interior doors. Oh, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Kind of like the other one better. So I'll probably get these other doors. This kind of looks very good in that. I'm not exactly sure what to do with the rest of this space, to be honest. What I could maybe do? How dumb would it look if I turned all of this into bedrooms? Well, let's see. Come out here and you go up there, so there's nothing really stopping there from being a wall right here. And turning all of this into a bedroom. Like a really big bedroom. So if there was a door directly in front of this other door, mess up my beautiful windows. So if there's a wall east along the stairs, that's the reverse of what I need. Is this? Oh, it's like 1 square away. Needs to be like right up against it, I guess. Oh my god, the snapping, I just can't. I can't with the snapping. Snapping's gonna make me snap. So this door, directly opposite it would be right here. I think it's taller than that. Right, so this is gonna be annoying. So this kind of needs to go here. Beautiful. It's a little weird because the lights, the windows are inside the stairwell, but that does let light into the stairwell. I don't hate it. This looks weird how this didn't quite line up with the stairs. Now it has like this offset by a little bit. I don't know if I love that, but it does look pretty cool. What does this one look like? Or that's the same one from the back. Yeah, I mean, looks pretty good. And you got gigantic, like 2 gigantic bedrooms in here. You know what I could do too? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna recreate it on the other side and have it be symmetrical. I need to plan out where to have the bathroom too, though. That actually looks really good having this. Be like that. Like this staircase underneath looks kind of cool. So, doorway right here. Need the half panel piece. Beautiful. The only other thing it's missing is this piece right here. See, it's that, it's this piece. So I have it kind of offset on the other side, so I'll try and match that. That's too high up. It does look good though. It's more like that. Inset just a little bit. And I kind of like that. It's accidental, but I kind of like it. Doesn't really line up. Let's make this look even. Oh, that's actually flush with the wall. So I guess I just placed it in the wrong spot. It looks good, I guess. Is this too thick or one? Two? Yeah, looks good. Looks fine. So then this wall... Oh. Messed something up. So then this has to be divided into 2 rooms, or should be. So it's the question of like which room gets this window. Divide it up like... Need to divide up this pretty front wall. Maybe too big. Thought it might be too far that way. I just can't use the snapping at all. Just here the snapping was working. It just snaps to everything except for what you want it to. Okay. I think this is an adequate bedroom. We have a little cubby over here with a view out that front window. And then, I guess to get to the other side, you have to go up this staircase. And this one has this little weird, no idea what this is going to be used for, window. It's good. It's quite a big bedroom. Then I think a little who knows what space in here. And then this is the central pillar. Looking good, I think. Might run and grab some more stuff. Looks so crazy. Need to finish the crenelations on the left. Let's really add to it. Back even looks pretty good. Well, what's this? May have to get up there with scaffolding. Might be out of range. Oh, I got it. Just jump and delete. Need to do the windows on this side. Keep hearing dragons. I don't see any dragons though. Maybe it's just like a global sound effect that it plays if you're near this biome. Not sure. So there's my house. I can see my house from here. Speaking of seeing my house from here, I wonder how far away you can be and still see it. Oh, that was graceful. Totally knocked myself out on that rock. Let stamina go up. I should just teleport somewhere far away and see if you can still see it. I have a feeling it disappears pretty close though. Let's see if you can see it from the entry of Pike Mead's Reach. Oh yeah, you can. Looks like a blob from down here though. It almost feels like you can't see the ground of it, and you can only see the boxy shape of the blocks. And look at how huge this staircase is. It's like enormous. So, a bit of a change of plan. I've decided to try and make this castle into a Hyrule Castle from Zelda Ocarina of Time. And I'll put the image of that castle up so you guys can see it. It's pretty close to what I already have. It's just the castle on the turret on the right is lower and more forward, I guess. And then I'm going to keep the castle on the left with the blue tower spike thing. And then I'm going to try and modify the back tower that I have to match that tall tower with the door in the back. So I think to make this more like Hyrule Castle, the only thing it really needs is this tower. It needs to be moved back and made a little bit smaller, which isn't going to be fun. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that in a quick way. What about the other one? 2x2? So as far as what it would look like on the bottom, I think stepped back to here. And then as far as these stairs go, That's tough. Oops, I have it on that bioluminescent material. So is that the middle? It's really hard to tell where exactly the middle is, because I don't think the stairs are exactly in the middle. Yeah, that's the middle. I mean, it's almost... It has that size for a reason. It's because the stairs come up right here. Trying to think of how I could keep it narrower, but still have the stairs coming out. So if it's that wide, really it won't let me erase that? So how big does that look from down here? That looks about the right width. So if this wall comes back from right here, can you still get down the stairs? You can. Cool. But on this side, since they're maybe not perfectly even. Oh yeah, you obviously can. Okay, so that's the new size. Mainly that it's stepped back is the thing I wanted to do. And then door here. Platform meant to be there. It's hard to see what you're doing through the wall that it's trying to place. So this would be a really narrow path behind there. Maybe what I should do is line it up so that this is the same distance away from the back wall as this is from the front. So pretty much just starting forward from there. Yeah, that's the same width now. Got some holes in the floor I need to fix. Right. And then this. That might be farther away than it looks like it is. Because this wall here shouldn't be here. Might be a little farther away in the front than the back, but I guess that's fine. It's not a huge deal. So I need a door here too. Try and line it up with the other side. Maybe one higher than that. Okay. And then the stairs. Stairs are going to be a little hard. Maybe they can just be in the middle. It's basically the same thing, but black box. What is this snapping to? Might have to redo the staircase now that the shape is different. I wish there was a faster way to delete things. 2x2 looks like the fastest way to erase things that aren't still part of a solid wall. So uncooperative. Let's see. So now this. Continue up. The snapping, of course, snaps to the exact wrong place. God, why? I cannot get it to be in the right spot. There. Right, so for the final build, this would be cut off here. Wrong type. And way off. Oh my god, the snapping is so pointless. So, not sure how far the top would be away from where I am now. I guess it would need to be much taller now, because in the picture it's much taller central pillar thing, central tower. This is not buildable, not deletable as a single object. Be careful not to delete buildings and stuff behind where I'm aiming. Okay, then need to build up more. And I guess the entire time trying to keep the windows lined up. What is this snapping to exactly? So that one's like right there. I don't think this one will snap to the right spot. It's like right there to line up the window, unfortunately, but then it's got this gap here. Okay. And stairs going up. Turn and go. Either way, it kind of blocks a window a little bit. Let's see, I guess I've been taking up this side. So I'll go this way. That's on the right spot. I'm gonna make it day so I can see better. Can't see a thing. Can't even see where the bed is. Alright, it's day. I have to relearn how the stairs work. It's much more complex now than it was. Can't see a thing through the thing that I'm aiming. Wait, that's the wrong kind of blocks. Looks like this edge of the staircase might be in the way. No, snapping is just a step. Crap. This is gonna be hard. I need an easier way of doing this. I can't see what I'm doing through the thing that I have being aimed. So that goes there. That goes there. And this one goes up there so that the window's in the middle. See, and a big window, one up there where the snapping won't go. Alright, I have to go up there because the snapping won't work. It's just completely nonsensical as to what it snaps to. The only one it does it on is this one sometimes. What is going on? Is that lined up? Yeah, it is. Okay. Wonder how tall I want to go with this tower. It's already getting pretty big. Is there any chance the snapping can work? There we go. So maybe like one more level and then put the floor down. This is getting pretty ridiculously tall. Wrong kind of blocks. Okay, just want to make sure this wasn't sticking out in a weird way. So, I think this is plenty tall now. So, this might have to make one more turn to make it to the top. And then come out onto the floor, because if it's here, it's just going to come out off the edge. So, strong blocks. Make a turn. Is that lined up? Yeah. Top blocks aren't necessary. Then the floor. So, bam. Bam. Then, well, what is that? This is gonna be a little weird because it's gonna probably be like one layer thick here, maybe? That looks good. Alright. I wonder how this looks from down there. Jump down and look. I would say that is adequately tall to look like the image. And the windows are all lined up. Can't really see it from here, huh? Check and make sure it's all good before putting the crenellations on, which is very time consuming. So, crenellations are made out of weathered block, I think. Weathered stone block. I hate when it doesn't line up. I guess I could do 2 in the middle. It's kind of a rectangular shape because of the stairs. It's wider than it is tall. Okay, so that's all symmetrical and stuff. It's such a far jump now that it probably would hurt significantly just jumping down onto this shorter tower. So it's almost too tall, but it does look good from down here. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So one other thing that's different is the crenellations on the tower with the spike. This one here needs to have crenellations around the outside to match the image. Let's see. Actually, I need to be working down underneath. So, use these weathered blocks again. So I gotta play around with some designs here. So if that comes off there, I guess it would be too thick. So that it hangs off. And then this would have crenellations on it. And that looks pretty good. Kind of matches the reference image. Make my work area look bigger. I need more of this. For the sides. There's one more coming out. So that's one layer thick all around it. And then crenellations on the corners. This is a completely nonsensical design from a practicality standpoint, because these crenellations are for archers to be able to go behind. But if there's crenellations right up against a spire thing, that doesn't really help you at all. But it's Zelda logic, I guess you can't ask for miracles. Hop down and see how that looks, although these will be in the way. I don't know if I feel like doing more detail than this on this, because it's gonna take so long. Although that does look kind of good, having that if you add some pieces below it, it adds like this other fancy piece, which does look good. Erase some of these so I can see it from down here. I mean, that looks pretty good, I gotta say. So I'm gonna go get some more of this stone and I'll be back. Alright, back with more stone. So much stone needed. Got 1,500 now. Okay. Should be like 1 square away from the metal part. And the crenelation's on top. That's too close. Oh man. Looks good. Even lines up. Almost never lines up. Notice the way to do it is to do like half and then meet in the middle. So like that one doesn't line up quite right. 1, 2. So it either has to have a space of 1 in the middle. Oh wait, this one's not lined up. So that leaves a gap of 3 instead of 2. That's fine. It's kind of hard to judge the spacing on these. So that's fully good, looks right. And then if I want to do extra, it's hard to tell where the actual blocks are with these because they add so much extra stuff to the blocks. Kind of think what I'm gonna do is just aim directly under these corner blocks where there's nothing directly under them and build that up until it makes this piece. That's weird. This one like barely even has it. Might not be aiming low enough. Nice. Oops. Maybe up here to delete the rest of this. I don't know if I built this out like I did the other ones. That. I just died because I hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, I put my stuff probably upstairs where I fell off. If you fall off a platform that you erased, I wonder where it puts your stuff. Oh, it's literally floating up there. That's super annoying. Well, that's like the most annoying spot to have your death thing. Adds a nice ambience with the red light. Alright, so in the picture, the tower on the right is shorter. So I need to like match it to the one on the right. I need to make it day again because it's pitch black. Alright, so, whoa. I hate to do it, but I'm going to shorten this tower. And the crenelations are wrong anyway. These are that first style I tried. So they would have to be changed to the new style anyway. Unfortunately, a lot of this is not being treated as one solid piece anymore after using 2x2 tool to delete these. Really? Not even that is deletable? So this staircase doesn't need to be this long anymore. I'll let you delete it if you're standing next to it either. Okay, so now probably put a roof on it right here. Fix that little spot I erased. Is this low enough though, is my question? Look at this reference image again. The tower's actually down lower than the main castle on the right side. So maybe I'll come down more. It looks so weird in the Ocarina of Time picture. It's such a nonsensical castle design when you actually look at it. Wait, I'm at the right height already. So maybe I'll take all of these off on this side. So what I might do is sink this down just a little bit, just to match the image. I mean, I guess that would probably still be there. So I could take this top piece off because it is, I'm not sure what deleted there. I guess I did the front different. This whole front section is made out of these. It's like 1.5 whole walls tall. So I can take off this top part, lower it to make it match the image. These would come down. So this would be the new roof height on this wall. Dang, overshot it. So let's get go to this, doesn't throw me off. So this needs a work on it, I guess. Or just build the tower up and have the tower be visible on the inside, which would look good too, since that is an actual bedroom. So here it would be building one of these, like, I guess starting there, coming up 2 over 1. Get some scaffolding going. Almost missed. There's no real reason I can't use the bigger scaffolding. Do not fall off as much. I might have messed up that wall, but I'll fix it later. So, then this would be same deal right there. Let's test out the outside crenellation part real quick. So that uses weathered stone block. So if it comes out one like that, and then has, oops. Yes. So the corner piece there would have that. I think that'll look good. Gotta find like the perfect place to stand to aim at that. Bell again. I'm gonna have to fix some holes, but most of it's done. And then I think here, just do black stone. Right there. Let's see. Yeah, I guess there's fine. Is that on the same wall? Messing up my windows, but oh well. Alright, so now this dips down. Where are all those holes? There's one. This one's still got the corners. That is really hard to aim at. Okay. I think that's all the holes filled up. So now for the perimeter. Feathered stone block. Oh, snappy. So all along in here. Is that 2? Probably better off without that one there. It's fine. And as far as this transition goes, does it look like if I crawl up this wall with these, leave like a pillar for it? That looks good. Nice and even, beautiful. So I guess this whole section would all be crenelated walls now. That ends up making this no longer line up. That's gonna make it uneven because it was even before. That one ends on a wall, so I guess it, or actually it would come to this corner. Try and meet in the middle so that wherever the unevenness is, it's right in the middle. Yeah, so it's like one of those in the middle. Maybe that piece could be like right here in front of this window. That would be like that. Looks fine too. The thing I still kind of need to do is walk in these underside things. It's so hard to see under here. I mean, that looks okay. Can't really see though. It's getting down into this window now. That is a mess. Make it day. Pick back up when it's day.